And now to this. Secretary of State Marco Rubio was at the Vatican this morning for a meeting with Pope Leo XIV. Today's closed-door one-on-one with the head of the Catholic Church comes after a spat between the president and the pontiff. CBS News foreign correspondent Ramy Inocencio joins us from our London newsroom with some details. Remy, how is the meeting going, if it has happened yet?
Sure, Errol. Good morning. We understand that it has, well, at least they've met. The Catholic News Agency has released some photos of the two meeting, shaking hands, walking together. But, you know, I can't help but think there's a passage in the Bible that starts with, "Blessed are the peacemakers." And seeing the two of them, at least in pictures right now together, that line is being put to the test between the White House and the Holy See. Secretary Rubio, he touched down in Rome this morning, drove off to the Vatican with his team. But even before taking off from the U.S., he did acknowledge the tensions between the president and the Pope, and that, quote, he said, some stuff had happened. This morning, though, we understand they were supposed to have had a 30-minute closed-door meeting. We're waiting for lines to drop from that. But looking back at this rupture, it cracked open almost a month ago when the president accused the Pope on social media of being a lot of things. Weak on crime, thinking that it's okay for Iran to have a nuclear weapon, and of catering to the radical left, as he said. And then I think a lot of us will remember that there was that AI image on Trump's social media that has been deleted that cast him, at least in the image, a lot of people thought of himself as Jesus Christ. But Trump himself said he thought it showed him as a doctor. The Pope, through all this, we know, has pushed back diplomatically, as we might expect. And he said a lot of things, that God does not listen to the prayers of those who wage war, that it is immoral to have nuclear weapons, pushing back against President Trump's claim, and that if someone wants to criticize him, let them do so with truth. For Rubio, who we understand is a devout Catholic, today's visit as much about damage control as it is about diplomacy. But I think the question out there is wait again for these lines to drop, whether the peacemakers here actually leave with peace. That is another question.
Very key question. Ramy, in London, thank you.